So I'm just going to tell the camera what's going on really quick. A rare opportunity for us to be able to not have the kids awake and do stuff, and we did not fall asleep putting the kids to sleep tonight. And he bought me wine the other day because I was super cranky, and I bought him some beer for his deserving it because of work and stuff. But he's done with the school semester and he just started his vacation from work, so we're going to enjoy ourselves tonight. So hopefully I don't get too weird. I don't know, I guess we'll find out in the morning. He's drinking his Sam Adams Summer Ale, and I'm drinking an Arbor Mist White Zinfandel, and it tastes super fruity, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to drink the entire bottle tonight. So, yeah, in my favorite cup too that I got a couple years ago for my birthday. Yum, 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 yum. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Right now we're just trying to figure out a movie to watch. Sort of. Trying to. So, yeah. That's all that's going on. We've both got the kids to bed without falling asleep, so celebration. Usually either one of us or both of us falls asleep putting the kids to bed if he's able to help put the kids to bed. Working full-time night job. That's why it's a rare opportunity for us to not fall asleep putting the kids to bed. I don't know.
Here's a little story
We
I'd
just
like to
picked
tell
a movie,
about three best friends and their first Noel.
so we'll see.
It begins right. Ethan became an orphan.
We're
His
halfway
mama
done
and
with my
papa
first
both
glass.
tragically gone. It seemed for him,
I know, it's gonna
Christmas
hit me
had
fast
sung
'cause I can already feel
its
it.
swan song as he sat alone funk. So they went to a bar and they got his ass drunk.
Oh, I think I remember the
With
previews of
tears and with
this.
sadness, they started to
Where they go
mend.
out and do
And
all
they
sorts of
said,
stuff.
No more crying, this sad shit must end.
Christmas
What's that?
Oh, this is sweet. Sort of.
You knew.
What is it?
That shit holds like 100 songs at one time. I got the new Dave Matthews.
At one
Ricky
time.
Martin. Oh.
They fucked shit up.
Oh, they're gonna blow it up. We should totally do that.
We have mutually decided to end
No, my
this
first class.
tradition. Isaac's about to have a baby, and Chris is just too
Good.
fucking famous. to
Big
hang out
man,
with.
big man.
Guys,
So
earlier
here it is,
today,
the faster it
I
goes
witnessed
down.
in real life.
Of course, the piano. You can't have a Christmas movie without a giant piano that you stand and jump on. You ain't having it.
So I think it's time for
Like,
us
it smells a really strong smell of
have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the...
Are you mad at me?
No, just walk normal, please. No, you're not.
Walk normal. It's like me right now.
God. Okay, hi.
I'm about to start my third glass of wine. I just finished glass number 2. This movie's funny. What movie is this?
The night before.
The Night Before?
You should just do it. I should just drop it juice in
This
my
is a
shorts.
funny
Just do it.
movie.
Just do it.
That's great. 2 more assholes that don't give a fuck about Christmas.
Oh my god, you're gonna cry? Oh,
He's
the
gonna be
Mountain
like
Daily
Hulk
Glory
smashing
Christmas.
that. Yeah.
That's for disrespecting the spirit of Christmas!
I wonder what happened to him
Oh,
that made him like that.
what?
I'm feeling like soon they're going to give us a backstory. Because they want to get this far and show this kind of emotion without showing a backstory. They better show a backstory. I think he was screwed as a child and something happened that was traumatic.
bitch.
Well,
I
his parents
shaped
died in a
our
car
nation's
accident.
youth.
Oh, that's what they said?
This is the beginning of the movie.
Oh, that's why I don't remember. I just saw my third last one.
Ringing. Ringing. Okay.
I don't remember. I just know this movie's good. Did they die on Christmas?
Hey!
Hey, hi. Does Isaac have...
If they can find the other two guys.
Baruch atah. Interesting, you do that here?
It's like the only Jewish guy in the room. Who goes to church at midnight? That's just weird to me.
Easter.
Not that kind of church.
No.
I don't understand.
Right? Can you be my
That's weird.
You're acting like a weird pebble.
I'm curious with his new movie coming out. You know, the food fight movie?
Yeah.
I'm very curious how that's going to be.
What's this kid doing?
I mean, it kind of makes sense because, like, parents still watch kids' movie even when the kids aren't watching it.
Hissing.
Is he hissing at him?
Yeah. Kid said fuck you too.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Is that what they think we did to him?
Yeah.
Can't tell him Jewish.
Yes.
Ah.
Your fucking sweater.
I'm sorry.
Isaac, stop talking.
It's funny.
Isaac.
Swallow it like a girl would have done.
Barfak! Where's the Barfak?
This is the devil trying to come out.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, fuck me.
Oh, man.
We did not kill Jesus! Give me the weed, you French!
I need to go pee again. Oh, she threw a rat at him. That's creepy. Remember on vacation, the guy, he had this giant rat on his back? And they're like, what's your pet's name? He was like, what pet? Because he didn't know that he had a giant rat on his shoulders. That was funny.
Yeah.
The thing was like bigger than its face. We didn't even know. You know, his teeth looks funny.
Hmm?
Teeth?
Yeah.
Have you looked at the way they like come out of your mouth? They look funny.
Happened.
Really?
False alarm.
Oh, God.
Weird?
False alarm. Betsy. Betsy.
Just the way
Thank
teeth
God, I'm
look
so sorry.
coming out
I'm
your
so
mouth.
sorry. I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. I lost my
called you.
phone. I switched phones with Sarah.
From work?
It's a long story. It look, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna come clean with you. Those drugs you gave me,
I just realized I don't have
they
any
sent me on
more.
a spirit quest. You know, like a spirit quest, like an Oliver Stone movie or Young Guns. And
I
while
have
that
to have you
happened,
for
I
it.
kind of realized that maybe I've been lying to maybe myself
'Cause I
and
don't
you
know if I
about
can
how I really
pour
feel about some stuff. Look, I'm just gonna show you this.
Compared to you sometimes.
It's all been a lie. It's all been a front because I'm fucking freaking out. It's all just been to compensate for the
This
fact
is
that I
good.
don't know anything.
This
I
is
don't
good.
think.
You need to
This
let
is
it
good?
out.
Okay,
Yes. You
well,
need
I'm
to
letting it out.
not bottle it up.
One of us has to not
Maybe
be
this
freaking
is
out.
my
Well,
fourth
I'm
class.
actually okay.
It is.
Class number
Honestly, I'm
4.
just thinking about everything we've been saying about
I'm almost
how
done with
strong we are and how we can handle it, and
it. It's good.
that made me feel better.
I think it's funny.
That's-
It reminds me of this thing I saw.
Did you say Dragon Betsy?
I'm gonna keep being honest. I'm tripping my fucking balls off still.
Yeah, that's what I
And
thought.
you look like a dragon right now.
I do.
It's intense. Let's just go. Shall we get this?
What was I saying? Sure, I was saying something. I don't know what I was even saying.
Couldn't have been easy to tell me that.
The worst part about drinking is hiccups. you pee faster. And then you get done out of the bathroom faster. Because it's like hiccups.
Can't wait. Can you just come out here for a sec and we'll talk and then I'll go. Promise.
See how long my hair is?
Okay, fine.
A
What?
whole arm length.
Alright, first of all, I'm sorry about last night. I know I was.
My hair is as long as my arm.
And
Crazy.
it was totally crazy that I wouldn't meet your parents. That was just me being really.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I guess I was. I don't know, scared because, you know, Chris and Isaac had been my family for the last 10 years, and so I didn't want to meet your family because that would change everything. But everything changes, right? We all grow up. That's good thing. Burying my children.
And then
Yeah,
she's gonna start
it's a lot.
kidnapping vampires and draining for
just
their
pretend
blood
I'm
to
saying
sell
right.
it.
If you could.
Better watch out.
I'd rather be the guy from now on.
Very bad news. Man now.
Does Seth Rogen like write this movie too?
All right.
Not sure.
Hey.
I'm sure he tried.
The husband and the two uncles. Because whenever you become pregnant and have a child, every friend is an aunt and uncle.
Guys here.
You might break your head to the
That
sound
was
of
a
a shit.
fucking
I come to make a
movie.
hit. I usually bust scratches from my
Yeah.
brother see soul, but I decided to get back on
Now
this
we got a
road. As I
chance,
provide the slide, we're going on a ride. I know the weather's
straight
nice,
out of
but when you can play the
Compton.
outside. Guess who's on the flyer? The man in your desire.
And
Rock and seal smooth over
if I
100
don't
gets a
fall
fire.
asleep
It's a rough and rugged beat, rock is
through
the creator. Now I'm busting raps as well,
that
switching
movie
crossfaders.
that I
Let me
fell
show my
asleep
sound, history
through.
to Grenada. Honey gave me skins, man, I told her friends I hate her. Oh, wait, I'll save the subject.
Daddy's
It's
home.
time to get wrecked with the creator.
Yeah.
No, it's 12:30, right?
Huh?
It's 12:30.
It's 12:30. What?
Just to let you know.
We can still watch another movie. I'm only on my 4th glass of wine. And I still have a little more wine left in my bottle. And I don't feel, well, I feel kind of sleepy, but not super sleepy like I normally have been lately. Do you see how long my hair is?
Yeah, you should.
See, this long. It's like I stretched my arm out and that's how long my hair is. You like my hair long? Excuse me. You really like my hair long? Yeah? Or do you like it short?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's my face you like, not my hair.
Call it.
That's why you're so wonderful. I can gain like 500 pounds and you wouldn't care.
Yeah, use it like a trampoline. You don't have to buy one.
Alright, bring out all the pie and the chili dogs.
Stretch you out like the
Stretch
lady
Armstrong.
on the first episode of Doctor Who.
Cassandra!
Yeah.
Cassandra is the purest human left. And that's who she is.
Yeah.
Moisturize me!
Yeah, that one.
Cassandra. When I went to the Doctor Who party at that Pop Gifts, I
Yeah.
think is what it's called, they made a Cassandra. It was so cute. It was very cute. They took PVC pipes and they put it on this thing, and then they took like little cotton fabric and they cut, like wavy edges and put it on, and then they painted a face on it. It was really cute. I didn't get pictures of it, but I should have. No, but like seriously, think about it though. Like, if it's 12:34 a.m. right now, on May 3rd. Okay, we go back in time to like 1950. When we come back to the present, it's not going to be 12:34 anymore. It's going to be another time ahead of that. So you're always constantly going back into the future. Because time constantly moves forward. Time never stops. Time never slows down. Time never pauses. So time is always moving forward. There's absolutely no way you can go to present time. Because the present time is the future. Does that make sense?
Sure.
The present time is always the future. Because if you leave at 12:34 a.m. on May 3rd, 2016, and you go to the past, and then when you come back to the present, it's 12:35. For example. Like, if you go back to exactly 12:34, you're in the past still.
Yes.
It makes sense in my head. But does it make sense to you?
Sure.
Because, like, the present doesn't really exist if you were to time travel. It makes sense, and it's the only thing that's happening right now to normal humans who aren't time traveling. But if you were a time traveler, the present doesn't exist.
No.
The present does not exist if you're a time traveler. There's no way you can go to the present without having to be in the past. Does that make sense? Because if you go to the present, you're always going to be in the past. I leave at 12:34 a.m. on May 3rd, but when I come back, it's not 12:34 anymore. Because time always moves forward. Time never stops or slows. So, if you go back to the go back to the past and go back to the future, you're always going to be in the past. You'd have to travel into the future in order to be in the present. If you're a time traveler. Does that make sense to you? You should know about all this stuff. Because you're smart. You know a lot about a lot of stuff. You know more stuff than I do. It just makes sense in my head how, like, if you're a time traveler, the present time doesn't exist. You're always in the future or the past. You'd have to travel to the future to be in the present. Seriously though, think about it. It doesn't make sense. If you were a non-time traveler, the present makes sense because you can't go to the future or past. But if you were a time traveler, the present doesn't exist, but the future and past does. It's complete opposite. Isn't that weird? To, like, think about, and then, like, to think about how, like, it fits in like this, like a puzzle. So, for example, like, if you were a non-time traveler, the present, or the past and the future does not exist. The only thing that does exist is the future, which is, or the present, which is right here. But if you're a time traveler, the present and future is the only thing that exists, but not the past. So it's like this, like a puzzle. Which makes our dimension. Or something. That sounds weird. I just know that if you are a time traveler, the present does not exist. Only the future and the past. But if you're not a time traveler, the present and past, the present does exist, but not the future and past. So it's like a puzzle like that.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say that right? Hold on, one more time. Make sure I said it correctly. If you are a time traveler, the past and future does exist, but not the present. If you're not a time traveler, the past and future does not exist, but the present does. So it's like a puzzle that fits in perfectly. That's crazy. I think that makes perfect sense, though. It does make sense, though. Think about it. Because if you're a time traveler, no other time exists except for going to the future or the past. You have to go into the future in order to be in the present. But even then, the present doesn't actually exist if you're a time traveler because you're constantly traveling. You can only go into the present, or the past. And the only way to get to the present is to go to the future. But if you if you're not a time traveler, you can't go to the future or present, or the future or the past. You can only live in the now, which is the present. That makes sense. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it makes perfectly good sense, though. Whoa. Wow. That makes sense. Maybe I should just keep talking in my head and make my mouth stop moving. 'Cause now you think I'm crazy. I've only had 4 glasses of wine. Only 4 glasses of wine. Only. And I'm still conscious. Wait, what's that word? Cautious?
That's close enough.
You have to help me here. What is that word? Where I'm not asleep but I'm awake?
Conscious.
Conscience. That's a funny word. I can't say that word. Just like failure. I can't say failure without. Even then, I said it wrong. I can't say. Hold on, I can hear it in my head. Let's see if I can speak it. Failure. It's not coming out right. My tongue is numb. I have a numb tongue. I can't say failure. Say the word.
Failure.
See, it's easier said than done. Failure. Failure. I can't say it. Failure.
There you go.
Failure. Now say it super fast. Failure. My tongue is still kind of numb. It feels funny. I don't know. Maybe we should watch a bad movie so I can make fun of it. Failure. I think that's the most correct way I've said it yet. Failure? Is that Jesus Camp on here? That movie, Jesus is Alive thing.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, Jesus Not Dead? What's that called?
What?
The one that we've been wanting to make fun of for like ever, and now that I'm like super drunk.
Oh, God's Not Dead?
Yeah!
It's on Netflix too.
We gotta
The
make
sequel just came out too.
a sequel?
Yeah.
What sequel?
God's Not Dead too.
What? There's no way in hell that a God Not Dead 2 is a sequel.
Yeah, he got resurrected.
No way in hell can a God Not Dead is a sequel. There's no way in hell. Is that a contradictory? No way in hell.
It's a contradictory.
Yeah. Think about it though. No way in hell can a God Not Dead be a sequel. Am I hearing that right?
I don't even know what you're talking about now.
No, like a contradictory means something that doesn't make sense. It's complete opposite. It doesn't make sense.
Contradiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I say there's absolutely no way in hell, God's Not Dead can be a sequel. Is that like a contradictory? Kind of like cannibalism, if the dog ate a hot dog.
Yes.
Is it kind of like that?
Exactly like that.
Exactly like if a dog ate a hot dog is cannibalism, is the same thing as No Way in Hell, God's Not Dead could be a sequel.
Yes.
That's exactly like what it is.
Yep.
Like exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly describes it. It as in like a capital I, it. Like a thing, like a person, like a description noun. That kind of it. A descriptive noun. Is that a thing? Descriptive nouns? I did not do very well in English class, and our children are not going to learn English from me.